What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video on the P&D fishing channel. Today we have a good one. Today we are out here on the home lake, and I don't know if I'm pretty sure I've told you guys in videos past before, but this home lake that I'm fishing, it used to be a big pine forest, and the logging companies came in here and they cut all the logs down and they got all the logs, you know, for profit, for money, and then they ended up flooding it out. So now it's a giant lake, and just literally the whole bottom of the lake is covered in logs, and trees and stumps are everywhere around this place. So as you guys know, bass love structure, and they'll hang around at any time they can. And I have a little surprise for you guys, because I just pulled up on a spot that I've pre-fished a little bit, and I caught 4 fish off of it, and I just ran back over it, and it is stacked. Let me show you guys on my Humminbird unit what it looks like. Dude, when you run over something like this on your graph, it's super exciting, especially when they're biting. They are biting. So let's get you guys on the Humminbird unit, and let's see if we can. I'm gonna roll. I already scanned over it. They're stacked on it, but I want to show you guys real time what it looks like on the Humminbird unit. So I'm gonna pop a chip in this Humminbird unit real quick and get a recording of it so you guys can see it real time as I'm scanning over it live. So let's get on to it. Let's go. Before we get in today's video, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification button so you get notified when I upload. I am on my way to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So do me a favor, let's hit that goal. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. I'm P&D Fishing, and yeah, hit that subscribe button, follow along our adventures on every video. And today we're gonna be fishing deep timber during the summertime. Let's get you guys on the Humminbird unit. All right, you guys, so unfortunately I wasn't able to scan live. I didn't realize that Humminbird, you know, you can't record on the screen, but you can take a screenshot, and take a look at this beautiful screenshot. If any of you guys know how to look at your units and read your units, this is a beautiful sight. And I'm sure if you're a beginner fisherman, you can tell kind of what's going on here. So let's take a look at this and break this down. So in the summertime, the fish move deeper. Right here on the screenshot, I was probably about 16 feet. And they move deeper, obviously, because the water temp at the surface water temp gets really hot, probably about high 80s, mid 90s, 95. And those fish don't like that. It's really harsh on the fish. So they move deeper and they get in the colder water. And they move out to the ledges in summertime because the shad move out to the ledges in summertime. So as you can see here in this snapshot, at the very top in the straight black area, there's a bunch of yellow spread out bait balls. This is all shad and bait, and this is what these fish are keying in on. Now, if you move down all the way to not the bottom, straight bottom of the screen, but in the middle of the screen, you see that really big landscape of yellow. That is the bottom, and this lake is awesome for ledge fishing because it's just straight sandy hard bottom, and as you can see, there's some stumps as well. And I mean, this lake is filled with stumps, like I was telling you guys. And you can tell this is a really hard bottom because at the very top, right where the bottom starts, it's really bright yellow, and then it's followed by a few different shades of yellow. But for the most part, as you can see, it's really bright yellow, and that's really good, really hard bottom, and bass really love to hang around hard bottom. So as I was saying in the video, we were fishing timber, brush, trees, anything we can find fish on. And so on the left side of the screen, you can see a little stump kind of tree laying down. In the middle, you can see like a little stump or log kind of humped over. And then on the right side, you can see the big old tree. It looks like a sideways Y. It's a big old tree, as you guys can see. And in the middle of the stump in the middle and the tree on this right side, there is just a giant school of stacked up bass. All these little yellow dots, these bigger yellow dots, they're all bass. So I can count here, let's see, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 bass just there in the middle. Now, actually, I didn't realize this, but if you look over here on the right side of the tree, of the Y tree, if you look under the tree a little bit and a little bit above the tree, you can see some dots too. So there's some bass under that tree and some bass just above the root of that tree. So that's really cool, and this is what I'm targeting, guys. If you guys are on a lake like this, target this during the summertime because most likely they're going to be stacked like this, and you can catch some really good fish. I think I caught like at least 3 or 4 fish off this school alone, And these fish were biting really good and riled up because Hurricane Idalia came through and it dropped the water temperature to 87 degrees. And when it gets dropped like that, they go crazy and they start chasing bait. And as you guys can see, they're schooled up like crazy. So guys, if you can find timber on your lake and they're stacked up like this, make sure you fish it. Make sure you fish some timber, because more than likely 99% of the time there's going to be some big fish in this timber like this, hanging out in this timber. There's going to be some big fish, and as you guys know, bass love to hang around structures. So yeah, this is a live look at the snapshot. Just wanted to show you guys this so you guys can see what I'm looking at and what I was targeting. Let's get back to the video. All right, you guys, so I just explained everything to you guys, what was on the Humminbird screen, you know, the bottom, the shad and the bass and the trees and everything. So it's summertime and those fish have moved deep to get the cooler water. They're stacked up there at the bottom, as you guys saw right next to that tree. They're stacked up crazy. So we're gonna line up with this front graph and the trolling motor, and we're gonna see if we can catch some of these fish. Now, when I was here earlier, they were biting pretty good, so hopefully they're biting now. As you guys saw, there was probably about 10 to 15 fish on that screen. That's crazy. So we're gonna get on it right now. Let's catch some fish, baby. Let's have a day. Let's go. Here we are. All right, so the water's calm, which sucks because I'm super hot and getting toasted. But the good thing is, guys, is it's like 5:50, almost 6 o'clock. So they're in that nice transition stage during the day where it's transitioning to evening and they're kind of venturing out and starting to go find their dinner. So right here, got one of my favorite baits to throw for ledge fishing or deep fishing. It's a little 3/16 ounce shiggy head with a black worm. All right, so looks like I'm kind of casting out this stump, but let's see if we can get one or two or three or four or five. Last time I scanned this thing, I caught 4 off of it. So hopefully they're biting just as good as they were last time. And yeah, nice little stumpy area right here. Got a good bit of stumps. These fish are kind of hanging around that tree. And yeah, hopefully they're biting. That'd be awesome. Really hope they are. I mean, they should be. I don't see why they wouldn't be. They got some nice shad bait around them, and you know, they got good forage. They're sitting there on the bottom though. They're hugging to the bottom, so that's good. Throwing this shiggy head, nice little bottom bumping bait. Oh, there's one. I got a bite already. At least I thought I did. No, I got one. There we go. Off the tree, baby. Off the tree. Yep, feels like a decent one. Nice. Let's go, boys. That's how we're fishing some offshore structure, offshore timber. Let's go, baby. He's a little one. He's a little one. All right. Come on, fishy. I know y'all down there. There's a bunch of y'all down there. There's like 12, 15 of y'all down there. All right, boys. Unfortunately, my freaking GoPro was overheated, so I didn't get my hook set or anything, but I just got another one off this freaking timber spot, off this log that they've been just chomping at. Look at that one. That's a way better one. Look at that. That's probably high two, almost 3-pounder. All right, you guys. Just caught this 2.5. Nice fat boy. Shaky head right in the top of the mouth. That's where you want it, right there. I did not say anything about it though, but I do recommend throwing bottom baits, especially when you see them on the graph like that and they're stacked up there at the bottom. Definitely try and throw bottom baits like shiggy heads or Texas rig kind of worm, and yeah, they'll munch it like they're doing right now. But hey, if they're up there in the water column chasing shad, don't be afraid to throw a spinnerbait down there. You know what I'm saying? They'll chomp it. We're gonna get this guy unhooked and yeah, back in the water. Thanks, buddy. All right, there's Mr. Tommy. Appreciate you, my guy. Give the camera a kiss. Mwah. All right, thanks, buddy. Go back down there. Don't tell your little friends, nah. All right. Look at there, boys. We got 2 off the sunken timber, the down deep offshore structure. And yeah, let's get back in there, see if we can catch another one. Whew, wow. You know, it's really hot out here, but when you're catching fish, it cancels out the hotness, so you can't really feel it because you're having so much fun catching fish. So yeah, there's another tip right there. So yeah, let's get back at it. Put another worm on that shaky head. Get that shaky head back down there. Shake that little worm. Yeah. All right. Let's cast a little right. Ooh. Something wrong with my worm? No, I'm good. Cast a little right this time. How about that? They might have moved. Don't know. Dude, I didn't even have to work it, dude. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, dude, I didn't even have to work the worm. He had it, bro. No, dude, that felt like a good one too. Oh my gosh. I literally just cast it out there and I didn't even, no. All right, y'all. So I just scanned over. Look at all these little dots right here. All these dots right here. Those are fish right there next to some big old stumps. So let's fish that offshore timber, see if we can catch some fish. Let's go. All right, y'all. So we found some fish. Ooh, that felt like a bite. Felt like a bite, but not on the end of my rod. So we pulled up to this spot here. And right next to the channel, where the channel drops off, there's a big log tree that's sticking right there. Yeah, there he is. It's a big tree log that's sticking there. And there's about 5 or 6 dots hanging there right next to that log. Here's another one. That's number 3. On the deep timber, boys. Look at that. On the deep timber. Let's go. The deep logs, the deep trees. It's the good stuff. It's the good stuff to fish, my guys. I'm telling you. That's a good one, dude. It's like a 2.5, probably a 3. He smacked it too. Golly. He smacked the crap out of this thing. Come on, man. Calm down. Calm down. I know. Get in this boat. There we go. It's probably that's almost, might be a 3. Look at that, boys. Look at that, right in the top of the mouth. All right, y'all. Got this 2, probably 3, pushing 3. Nice fish. Like I said, I marked a spot right here at the edge of my finger, somewhere right here. The channel runs right there. And there's, right before it drops off, there's a big, like 2 or 3 stumps right next to each other. And I found these fish right there next to those stumps. Those little dots I showed you right before I started fishing. That's where that guy came from. So, without further ado, give the camera a kiss. Mwah, mwah. Let's get him back in the water. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. There he goes. See ya. Back down to the depths. Nice. See if there's any more of them boogers hanging out there right next to the channel. Or did they scatter when I caught that one? a little tough. It's just kind of tough knowing if I have a bite or not, because I keep rolling over these daggum logs. But once I feel them pull back, I'll know. It's just a little weird. Oh, there's a bite. Yep. There we go. He's a small one, but hey, here we go. Number 4. Number 4 wants to go to war. Oh, you're a nice fighting booger. There we go. Boom. Let's go, baby. On the freaking timber again. Get that thing. Pop that sucker out. Boom. Another one. All right, guys, check it out. Sun's going down. Catching some fish, baby. Another one on the offshore timber out there on those freaking logs. Let's go. That is number 4, boys. Let's let her go. Thank you. Kiss the camera. Kiss. All right. See ya. Thank you. Stuck on them logs down there. Damn it. Stuck on a log down there. There we go. Oh shoot, I have one. What the frick? That was so weird. That was the weirdest thing ever. Oh shoot, this might be a good one. That was the weirdest bite ever. Wow. Okay, guys. Well, it's a good one. Oh my gosh, that's number 5. So, that was the weirdest bite I've ever felt in my life. I didn't even feel him. I literally thought I was rolling over I was rolling over the logs. So, I pulled my rod up and was trying to get it unstuck, pulling it back to me, as you guys saw on the GoPro. And yeah, I pulled it off, and then all of a sudden my rod's still tight and I feel the fish running. So yeah, here he is. Here's number 5, right in the bottom of the mouth. Oh no, come on. Oh, stop being like that. There we go. Look at there, another big boy. Is that a leech on the side of that thing's mouth? Yes, it is. There's a leech on the side of this fish's mouth. Y'all, check out this leech right here on the side of this bass's mouth. Ew, I'm gonna get this thing off this bass and get this healthy guy back in there. But yeah, that's number 5. Heck yeah. All right, Mr. Leech boy, let's get him back in the water. Thanks, sir. Kiss the camera. Mwah. All right, see ya. You're good. You're good. There you go. Go back down here. So that was a really weird bite. Yeah, I was pulling the shaky head over the logs, and it felt like I got stuck on a log. So I reeled my line all the way down, pointed my rod there straight to where the line was stuck, and I pulled it back to me, and I felt that release of the hook. So I was like, all right, I got it back. I'll pull it up and cast it back out there. But as soon as I start reeling back to me to get the worm back up to me, I feel a fish fighting, and I'm like, are you serious? Like, I didn't even feel him bite. That's the weirdest thing ever. So, whew, it's about 7 o'clock, and yeah, I'm gonna take a couple more casts out there over them logs, and yeah, I'm gonna get out of here soon, not get stuck out in this lake at night. So that was really cool. And you'll have those bites when you're fishing logs and timber. You're gonna have some weird bites, but hey, at least you catch fish. Let's go. All right, you guys, I want to show you guys this real quick. So Dad took a snapshot of some fish, and the funny thing is, I was on my way back after that spot, and I was leaving to go to the boat ramp, and I saw Dad, and I pulled up to him just to talk to him, and he was bent over the boat, and his rod was bent over, and I was like, what the heck's going on? So I thought he was stuck at first, and then he pulled his rod up and a big old fish jumped, and he netted the fish and started screaming and going crazy. So I wanted to show you guys what he caught this fish out of. As you guys can see here on the screen, this is on the side scan instead of down scan. So he side scanned these fish, and as you can see here on the bottom right, there's a decent sized stump right here, and then next to it in the middle there's like a medium sized stump here, and all around that medium sized stump you can see all of these dots, these little rice dots. Those are all bass. And if you guys ever see a stump like this on your lake and you're scanning, you see them like this stacked up on that stump, on a stump like this, make sure you fish it, because there's some big fish in there, I guarantee it. But yeah, this is a beautiful sight right here on side scan, and y'all check out what Dad caught. Dang, that might be a 5. Holy crap, that is a 5. Look at that, boys. This dude just pulled up to my spot and spot stole. I don't even just caught a 5-pounder.
You weren't even here.
I'm just playing.
You rolled up on me, homie.
Yeah, I rolled up on this man. I actually thought this man was stuck. He was like right here on the end of the boat, and he was like way leaned over with his rod in the water. I thought he was stuck at first, and then I saw him grab the net, and I was like, oh shoot, he might have a good one. Dang, that is a big old sucker. He's got a belly on him too. Holy crap. All right, boys, this is why you fish offshore timber and logs and stuff, because you catch a big old fat freaking bass like that. How much does he weigh?
5.51.
5.5. Look at that eye. Look at his eyes, giant. 5.5, boys. Nice way to end off the video. Big old bass. All right, boys.
Get this big one back
Dad's
in the water.
letting
to live
the big girl go back.
Hopefully catch him during another tournament day. All right, man. Let's go. Get back on down there.
There she goes. Back down.
Last fish of the day.
Nice one, bro. Yeah,
last fish of the day.
I was actually headed in to get back on the trailer. It's already 7 o'clock.
Yep.
But that is a perfect way to end the video. Thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate you guys' support. We are on our way to 10,000 subscribers, and I'd really appreciate it if you guys hit that subscribe button and the bell notification button so you get notified when I upload. And yeah, we are out of here. Dad just caught 5.5 pounder to end off the video. Nice one. How much have you caught today?
That was probably 13.
Yeah, I'm probably about around there. I'm around at least, yeah. I've been slaying them up on that straightaway up there. So
most of them 1.5s. I caught like a 2 and maybe a 2.5, and then that 5.5.
Yeah.
So
nice. So, boys, that is the reason you fish some offshore timber, some offshore logs. Yeah. So I showed you guys what they look like on the Humminbird unit, and yeah, they were stacked up right in front of that tree, as you guys saw. And yeah, man, gets your freaking bones rattling, son. And yeah, they're freaking biting the crap out of it. So yes, sir. What we're using, a shakehead?
yeah.
That's it, boys. If you guys were wondering what I was using a shakehead, using a 3/16 ounce shakehead, 3/0 hook with a black zoom bug with a black zoom worm, trick worm. So yeah, that gets the job done. And yeah, successful day on the water, fishing timber, logs, all that stuff, brush. Go find that offshore timber and offshore logs, and I promise you'll have a day just like we did. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're actually on our way to 2,000 subscribers for the SLX-DC giveaway. So if you want to do that, hit that subscribe button. We get that SLX-DC given away at 2,000 subscribers. And yeah, we're out of here. Say bye. Say bye. All right, peace. Thank you guys for watching this video. As always, keep slapping them.